Well, a very happy Thursday to you. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you whenever you will be viewing this video. This is this week's Tuesday checkup on a Thursday. I want to just touch base with you guys and tell you how excited I was on Tuesday to see the juice boxes being loaded up. And we had a great group here. We had 15 folks here uh, packing and moving, organizing, and then taking them over to the First United Methodist Church in Lawrenceville. 9,900 plus boxes, may be up over 10,000 now. Uh, but it's just been a wonderful blessing to see such an outpouring of support as there has been every year for the Village of Hope. And I again want to thank Rose and Yasmin for their heart and their passion for this vision, and for Jennifer for overseeing it. But uh, every year, you guys really just come out for this Village of Hope, and I know it is well appreciated by the kids and the families who receive these meals during the summer who otherwise would go without. So thank you very much, New Hope, for loving on your community so very well. This week is kind of the calm before the summer storm. Vacation Bible School, excuse me, is a coming. Uh, June 19th through the 22nd. Um, June 18th, Sunday, is of course Father's Day this year. It's also the birthday, for those who care, of Paul McCartney. He was in a Liverpool garage band known as the Beatles, who did fairly well back in the 60s. But that's also the day where we'll be having two special events here at the church. The first will be provided by the Disciples Women for uh, Father's Day. We'll have a continental breakfast to be a little bit more than, I'll just go ahead and say a lot more than what Carol and I provide before Sunday school on Sunday mornings. But we do want you to come out. It'll be in the small fellowship hall. The ladies will be here on the 17th, while the men are doing what else? Eating over at the Pancake House on West Pike Street in Lawrenceville. Both of those will be 9 o'clock on Saturday, the 17th of June. Back to the 18th, we have the Continental Breakfast, which will be going on there just before and during Sunday school, a little bit into Sunday school. We will have Sunday school in the individual classes that day. But then following worship that day, we will have our VBS setup, where the majority of the work will go into transforming the downstairs area into a space for this year's Hero Hotline. And those of you who know me know that I love superheroes and love those movies and read comic books. So this is an exciting thing for me. I haven't picked out my cape yet, but I'm giving it a lot of prayerful thought. But I am looking forward to gathering with the children. As of yesterday, we already had 14 pre-registered. And if you're planning on coming and you have kids that are coming, you can pre-register at our website, nhcclga.com. There's a link there from the homepage to pre-register for Vacation Bible School. You don't have to, but if you'd like to go ahead and take care of that, it is free of charge, VBS, and dinner is provided, once again, free of charge each night during Vacation Bible School. But back to setup on the 18th, the more hands, the merrier, and the sooner we can all go about our Sunday afternoon and prepare ourselves for the week ahead. I do want to say, I know that last year's group for Vacation Bible School was, well, it was very small, uh, but it was a wonderful group. And the kids who came were impacted. Relationships were formed between adults. And we really don't know and can't see um, how far reaching the impact is of something even as small as the gathering we had for Vacation Bible School last year. I'm trying to disinfect myself from the idea that, bigger means it was better. All bigger means is that there are more people here, and that's great. Gives us an opportunity to share the gospel with them, gives us an opportunity to welcome them here to this church and to share the love of Christ with them. But bigger does not necessarily mean better. I just want us to be encouraged by the heightened pre-registration. And if we end up with a similar size group this year, thanks be to God for the kids and the parents who come and for all of you volunteers. This is a wonderful opportunity between the kitchen crew and those that'll be working at the different stations and then walking the kids around in groups. I just want to go ahead and say thank you very much for giving of your time and your talents during that week. It means the world to these kids. And I just want to encourage you. One of the things I've been working on in my own personal spiritual life is to try to be a little bit more encouraging. I've also tried to work on being a little less goofy. Uh, might need to pray on that one a little bit more. But just really excited about what's coming up. Um, I'll have more to say about the events of the 16th, 17th, and 18th, but just to kind of put it out there, on the 16th, on Friday, uh, we'll have the Golden Travelers. That's next Friday, a week from tomorrow. Golden Travelers covered dish lunch and bingo. Always a good time. I hope you guys will come. It's a lot of fun. And Claudia tends to bingo more than anybody else, and I'm not sure why, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I hope you'll come. There's no age limit. Come on down. Great food. If you don't have any food, come anyway. Um, we'd love for you to be a part of the shenanigans and the fun that goes on in the small fellowship hall for the Golden Travelers, covered dish lunch and bingo. I do also want to just say a word here today to you about, though we have the programming is a lot less, and I do enjoy, and I'm sure that you do as well, the break on Wednesday nights. Um, from the routine, but I do want you to know that I do have a twinge of wanting to be with you each week and missing that time during the middle of the week. Fear not, Lord willing, and Jesus doesn't return. We'll be getting back to that the first Wednesday of August. But again, I just want to say thank you for the response to the juice boxes. Thank you for your response to the family in need, Joy Montgomery's mother, and Cheda Babasa. And it's just been overwhelming to see in the financial reports, not who gives what, but to see monies given in support of this dear family. And I know that it's very much appreciated by Jason and Joy's family. So thank you so very much for all of that. All right, I think I've said everything I wanted to say. If I forgot anything, maybe I'll remember it in time for next week's check-in. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The church is hosting uh, a kindergarten, a preschool and a kindergarten called the Ark, and they're going to be in the building tomorrow, Friday, and then on Saturday they're having a graduation ceremony in the large fellowship hall. And we hosted them last year as well. So Carol and I will be here uh, just to open up the building and to welcome them and encourage them, and hoping everything goes. We'll keep them in your prayers this weekend as well. Okay. Don't want to ramble on too much longer. I am grateful to be your minister, grateful to be your pastor, and grateful for each one of you and pray for you every day. So take care.